Talent only goes so far. Work ethic is what makes you stand out. Just ask Tom Brady. It hasn't always been that way for Brady. He was an afterthought in the 2000 draft, falling to the 6th round. But when Bledsoe went down, Brady left the bench and never returned. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny his hunger.
I would encourage everyone to play football for the simple reason that it is hard. It's hard when you're young to wake up in the off season at 6 a.m. to go train and work out, knowing that all your friends are sleeping in and eating pancakes. It's hard to throw, catch, block, and tackle and hit kids when they're way bigger and way more developed than you, only to go home that night bruised and battered and strained, but knowing you have to show up again the next day for just the chance to try again. But understand this, life is hard.
That's why this week, the New England Patriots inducted him into their Hall of Fame. Owner Robert Kraft honored Brady with a sold-out ceremony at Gillette Stadium, retiring his iconic number 12 jersey.
There is only one iconic number that will always represent Tom Brady. And tonight, I promise that it will never be worn again, as the number 12 is now officially retired.
Patriots owner Robert Kraft joins me now from a picturesque, beautifully undisclosed location somewhere on the coast. All right, Robert, you know Tom almost better than anybody in the league. What made him so different?
Well, he's, you know, I remember him coming to us 20-odd years ago, and, you know, he came down the stairs during training camp. He had a pizza box under his arm, and he came over to me. I was just driving out, and he said, I want Mr. Kraft, I want to introduce myself. And I said, I know who you are. You're Tom Brady, our number 6th-round draft choice, number 199 from Michigan. And he looked me in the eye, and he said, and I'm the best decision this organization has ever made. That was in 1999, getting ready for the 2000 season. And, you know, when he came in, he was the 4th quarterback. But he's one of these people, I've never met anyone like him in my life. And I just explain it like this. When he goes into the huddle, he makes average people better. He has a way to motivate and connect with people that's so unusual. But when you get him off he's the most vicious, fierce competitor. But off the field, he is the kindest, gentle. He's a man who goes to tears. He cares about people. And I've never met anyone with that kind of resilience, but he has a bond to be soft and then a bond to really be a killer.
When he came to you with the pizza box, and he told you right then that this was the best decision you've ever made, drafting him, what gave him that confidence?
I'll never forget it. And we had just given Drew Bledsoe, first player ever to get a $100 million contract. He was our starting quarterback. There were 2 others. And, you know, thank God the coach at Michigan never played him the way he should have, because we never would have got him in the 6th round. And it's just, you know, he works hard, well, I'll tell you something else that was unique about him. Players want to earn money and earn as much as they can. And we have a salary cap. So when he really had won 3 Super Bowls you know, in his first 4 years with us. I said it was a new contract. An agent was pushing really big time. And I said, look, we'll give you that, but I wish you'd take 30% less, because that's not going to go in my pocket. It's going to go around to other players to make you better. And he's the only player in my history, I've been in the league now for 30 years, who would take less money to make the team better.
Well, I did something similar in